What's up, YouTube? This is Buckshot33, aka Boston Chris, and I'm here with my weekend haul video. And so, before we get into that, I want to address somebody who went ahead and called me out last week or a couple weeks ago. It was Mr. Splash Page Comics, and he was on this whole big rant about how variants are ruining the comic world and all the rest of this stuff. And man, and I don't know if he was just, I don't know what his deal was, but he decided to throw my name in there and be like, hey, you know what, Boston Chris, I have a, Mr. Buckshot33. He actually called me by my name on the, my channel name, Buckshot33. If you're man enough, I want you to go ahead and do something in a video. I have a challenge for you to see what you'll do. Well, guess what? I was just like you. If you haven't seen the video, feel free to check on his page where he calls me out and asks me to do a challenge. And so I was shocked to hear what he wanted me to do, but you know what? I'm not afraid of what his challenge was, and I would reveal it to you. Actually, you know what? Give me 1 second, because I just gotta go ahead and get ready for this one. So give me 1 second. Alright. So just get ready here real quick. His challenge to me was to wear my wife's wedding veil. Let me just go ahead and put this, let me get it really on there good. Okay, so he challenged me to do, oh Jesus, this thing is a pain in the butt. Alright, here we go. This is a sign that I'm not supposed to be wearing this. So, his challenge to me was to do either an unboxing or a haul wearing my wife's wedding veil. And if I was man enough to do it. That was the big one that got me. If you're man enough to do it. Well, Splash, challenge accepted, my brother. Here I am in my wife's wedding veil, and I'm gonna do my comic haul. So let's start this thing off right. Got ourselves Civil War #2. I haven't read this yet. I plan on it just because Civil War #2, issue #1 was great. Really, really great. So I can't wait to crack into this book and just, really get into it. I can't believe she wore this thing. Look at this. It's all over the back of my head. Anyway. So, continuing on with that, here's one of these dreaded variants that good old Splash Page was going on and on about. And this is the connecting cover, and this is what I said on a live show. I did talk with Splash about it, and I was like, you know what? This is probably the only one I'm going to collect out of that series. I may collect others here and there, but for the most part, this is the one I'm committed to. I started with the first one. Now I get the second one. So I'm going to do it until we get all the connected covers together, just because, I think that's pretty cool. And, I can kind of agree with his thoughts on that whole, variant thing where it comes out and, there's variants all over the place for every comic, just about, it seems. And, sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's not. Because, every once in a while it's good to have that different cover. It's good to have, just some other art to look at from time to time. But what would be better, I think, and in my opinion, is that if, not just having a variant cover, but how about, if you're going to have somebody that you that sought after to do a cover, why not just have them, draw the book? That would be kind of better. So, I mean, that's where I do agree with Splash. Is that, these variants get out of control from time to time. And, as much as, I'm a fan of comics, I'm a fan of the art, I just would rather have, the art in the book match the art on the cover from time to time. But we don't live in a perfect world, so unfortunately it doesn't work like that. So next up is Han Solo #1. And this is the limited series that they're pulling out just for Han himself. They've done pretty much every other character in the Star Wars universe. They've done Chewbacca, Lando Calrissian, C-3PO, Darth Vader, and now we get Han Solo, which is, for me, it's a little bit kind of, oh, and Princess Leia had her own book for a little while too. And that to me is a little bit kind of, I don't know, like you think of Han Solo, he basically is like the big three of the Star Wars universe. Like, it's Luke, Leia, Han. Those three together. I mean, and if you say Han, you can also throw Chewie onto it. So like it's like Han and Chewie. So Chewie is like 3.5. And you know, it's surprising to me that they took that long to put out a book with him. But you know, that's what happens sometimes. You know, sometimes you know they just put out different things. Maybe they figure as the Star Wars, you know, the main run of Star Wars comics is coming to a close, or as some of the series are coming to a close, like Darth Vader is going to end very soon. Issue 25 is coming up. That's going to be the end of that series. So maybe they want to go ahead and bring him out, see if you know what kind of cash grab they have for him. Who knows? I just know that in my local shops, Poe Dameron is not doing hot. His one per store variant is still in my shop for $40. So poor Poe Dameron's getting no love. But I understand though, because he's an untested character. He was in the movie for literally maybe all of 3.5 minutes. Maybe actually, I'll be realistic. He was probably in that movie total for about 5.5 minutes. So who knows? Maybe Poe Dameron with episode 8 and 9 will be the man. I don't know. Moving on. Actually, I'm sorry. I want to know. Put in the comments what how ridiculous I look. Or what you think of this new look of mine. Trust me, it's a one-time only. So this is a one-shot. You'll never see me putting these on ever again. But anyway, on to the rest of the comics. So we have Batman Rebirth #1, and I haven't gotten into this as well. See a bunch of different characters on here. Not sure what these two are all about. See Commissioner Gordon, and right here is Duke Thomas, the supposed new Robin. So definitely something that I'm looking into getting, and looking forward to getting into, just because I have no idea what's going on inside this book. And it's the third Batman #1 ever, so who knows? I highly doubt it's going to get New 52 status, but if it does, hey, it's in my collection now, so I'm happy for it. The book that I am looking forward to, really looking forward to, is going to be All-Star Batman. And that one's going to be done by Scott Snyder. That's the one I will be picking up when it comes out, and I think that ships out in August. So, that's definitely one that I will say now. Wait for it. Pick that series up, because Scott Snyder is the one who did New 52, and that shit was amazing. All right, moving forward, we have Amazing Spider-Man #14. And these covers are awesome. I really like how the covers are. Like, they have these almost like painted covers that they do every single issue. And this one's pretty cool. You see, so this guy's kind of a new villain that both Spider-Man and Iron Man are kind of having to take on. And in the last issue, Miles Morales also was in the issue as well. So it's just kind of like cool to just see Miles Morales in the new Marvel universe, and then just to see how he's interacting with the other heroes. So definitely something that I think is really cool. All right, so next up we have a series that I am actually happy is continuing. This is this is a book from Image, and it is called I Hate Fairyland. If you haven't read this little chick is a maniac. Like, she goes into basically, the fairy tale land and just causes so much trouble. And it's hilarious. Like, just the stuff she does and everything like that is just crazy. And it's a whole book full of Scotty Young art. That's why I love this book so much, because I love his variant covers that he does. But I'm happy to have him have a whole book just with his art in it that he can just dedicate and just go nuts and just watch his style really just shine. And on top of that too, it's a different kind of book. It's not a hero book at all. It's just this little girl who just really honestly hates being in Fairyland and just demolishes things in it. It's really cool. Pick it up if you haven't. It's a great read. And then I also picked up the uncensored variant, which actually ironically has been censored. But that one is called Fuck Fairyland. And the funny thing with that is that even though, the title, like they have the uncensored variants of it that say Fuck Fairyland on it, there's no swearing in the book. The girl herself says, mother fluffing and fluffing this and, fudging and stuff like that. So there's no swears in the book. Just for whatever reason, that uncensored title just, they let the swears fly. They let it be uncensored and they let it go on there. So, but as I said, great book to pick up, and it's going to be ongoing all the way up until issue 8 in August. So I'm not sure how long they're going to go. I am missing out of the series issue 4 and 5, so I will have to pick those up, whether it's on eBay or maybe at a con something. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to complete that run, just because it's a great series, and I think they're going to be doing a second series. After this one, I think it comes out in later on in the year, so maybe like October, November. So definitely want to keep up with that. But anyway, so as you can see, I went ahead and did this video. I took Splash Page's challenge and showed him that I not only am man enough to go ahead and do this for all my subscribers, so you can laugh, have a good laugh at it if you want. Just know that I am not afraid to go ahead and do a challenge here and there just for fun. So Splash Page, the fun part about challenges, man, is that you sent one to me, so now I get to send one to you. So I thought all about it, and I thought kind of hard and long about it, just because I was just like, I want you to do something that, is kind of foolish, just like you got me up here looking like a monkey with the, actually, I'm a monkey, nothing. You got me up here looking like a fool with these Mickey Mouse ears on. So I want you, because you got so hot and animated in your last video, kind of just spouting off, and that gave me an idea. I want you in your next either unboxing. Actually, I don't want it to be an unboxing. I want it to be a haul video. Because I want you to have to do like I did and actually be into the video. And I want you to have to do this. I want you to be in your video. And you don't have to put on your hazmat suit specifically. I want you to just, I don't want the mask on. I just want you to, maybe just the suit by itself, no mask. And I want you to sing I'm a Little Teapot. That's my challenge to you. Just because, you spouted off, so I'm going with the teapot theme. I'm sorry, bad pun. But anyway, I want you to sing it. I don't care when. Actually, I lied. I want you to sing it. I don't want it to be it can either be in the middle or the end of the video. One of the two, either way. And I want you to, you don't have to stand up, do anything crazy, no dancing around. Just, show your spout, just make the spout, the handle, just nice and easy, nothing crazy. But if you're man enough for the challenge now, see, that's the from I to put it back at you. If you're man enough to take that challenge, I'm willing to see it. So I want everyone to see Splash Page Comics turn into a teapot on his next haul video. So please comment, like, subscribe. Let Splash Page know that he needs to watch this video so he can see my challenge back to him. And also to see that I went ahead and went with his challenge. Again, this is Boston Chris, a.k.a. Buckshot33. And I also want to say happy collecting. Everyone have a great night and a great weekend. And to all the fathers out there, or to anybody who's watching that, don't forget to wish all the dads happy Father's Day. All right? Including you, Splash Page. Happy Father's Day, man. Anyway, all right. Well, that's enough for me. I've kind of just gone on a little bit of a rant and had a good time doing it. So, again, stay tuned for some other videos. I have an unboxing coming up that I have to do. So, stay tuned for that. This is wow, that's bad. This is Buckshot33, a.k.a. Boston Chris, and I'm out of here. Peace.